Revelation 3816. From the 30th of June 1946. He who abides in love abides in me. The approach to God takes place through every work of love. For God is eternal love himself, and if a work of love is practiced, the spark of love smouldering in the human being unites with the fire of divine love. God himself comes close to the human being, who is love and strength in himself. This can only be understood by a spiritually awakened person and yet cannot be explained in any other way. But it becomes understandable to every person if he practices love himself. Then he feels God around and within him. He feels himself close to the essence of the deity. He no longer doubts God's existence, for the eternal love itself instructs him and gives him the knowledge of the essence of love, its origin and strength. The loving human being is in constant contact with the original source of love. He constantly draws strength from God, for divine love itself is now active in him. The loving human being can never be without faith either, for he also believes in what he feels within himself. Consequently he also acknowledges the Supreme Being, because she has made himself known to him through love. For love is not a quality, it is the being itself. This is too difficult for the human being on earth to understand, but it will be clearly comprehensible to the soul when it discards the heaviness of earth and enters the spiritual kingdom. On earth it remains a mystery to it which it is unable to reveal. Only the awareness of God's presence becomes ever stronger in the human being the more he lives in love, and consequently he can no longer imagine love without God and God without love. And thus the concept of God is inseparably connected with the concept of love, and the human being progresses towards the fullest realization of the essence of love. Whose heart has changed to love is therefore also constantly close to God. God himself dwells in him, the unification of the spiritual spark resting in the human heart with the eternal Father Spirit has taken place because the love spark has merged with the fire of eternal love. Man now lives in God and God is in him. Yet only through loving activity can union with God be established. Any other connection is impossible because the essence of the eternal deity is love and only the same can unite with it. He who abides in love abides in me and I in him. These are his words which are to be taken completely literally and which allow no other explanation. And therefore his word only teaches love so that people establish the connection with eternal love, because this is the purpose of earthly life, so that they assimilate themselves to God, so that they strive for union, so that they become blissfully happy through love, so that they can dwell eternally in the vicinity of God, who is eternal love himself. Amen.